What is up, everybody? right here, back with some more yet another Zombie Survivors. If you saw about a week and a half ago or so, they put out the public beta where they put out two new modes. They put out the boss rush mode and the one hit, one kill mode. And both those modes seemed like they were okay. There wasn't really much to them. They didn't differentiate themselves too much from the normal game. But what I'm glad they did for the live production of this is they now made them endless. So the one hit, one kill mode is now endless. So once you survive past, I think, the 5-minute mark, you can keep going. And that makes it a lot better because now you can do strategies. It's not just survive 5 minutes and you win. It's now, okay, now let's see how long we can go. Now there's builds you can try and all that different fun stuff. And they did the same for the boss rush mode. They added, so the boss rush mode it's kind of the same as the endless and hardcore mode, except the bosses spawn a lot more frequently and there's a lot more bosses. So they added endless mode to that too, and that's what we're going to be trying today. We're going to be trying the endless mode. Or the endless boss rush mode. Sorry, I got a little thrown off there because I was like, why does it say coming soon? That's because I had the other map highlighted. So we're going to be doing the boss rush mode. We're going to be doing my tried and true build with we're going to be doing the engineer as our lead. We're going to pick up the huntress. And then we're also going to pick up the medic. So let's see how this does in the boss rush mode. We'll run it on, which map should we do it on? Let's do Vile Wasteland. Sure, we'll do it on the new map. So let's get started. It's been a while since we played this game. I think we're going to be doing some more videos on this again, trying out the new modes and seeing how long we can survive in both of them. Because I am really glad that they added endless mode to both of these. Because now there's a reason to keep playing these. Oh, we can lock these down too. Very cool. Okay, we might reroll all these too. I'm mostly looking for... I guess we'll take the XP modifier. I'm mainly looking for cooldown reduction and things like that. We're going to be running sort of my frozen vampire build. And we'll try that out on this mode. So cooldown reduction is going to be the most important thing. Because we're going to be trying to freeze, we're going to be trying to lifesteal, and then we're going to be relying a lot on the Huntress's decoy ability. And, you know, we'll come back to this. We'll come back and try all the different builds on this map or on this mode and see what we think works best. Because there's going to be a lot of bosses, so you either need to kill them or avoid them. And with my build, the Frozen Vampire, we avoid them. We're basically going to be hoping to drop the monkey turrets the whole time and just keeping the bosses off of us the whole time. But I don't know how well that's going to work in this mode. It seems like it's going to be pretty tough because there's a lot of bosses. Oh my gosh. And they actually seem really fast. Yeah, they seem a lot faster than normal. All right, let's do, man, maybe the laser might be good for this one. Because there's going to be so many bosses on the screen. All right, we'll take the lifesteal because that's part of the build. I'm going to take the medic or huntress as soon as we see them. So whenever that is, if it's right here, it's right here. Yep, we'll take the huntress. See, the laser might be good for this mode. Because look how they're just going to be in this huge line the whole time. And if we're just backing up most of the time, or if they're all sitting on my decoys. Normally I don't like the laser, but maybe in this mode, we're going to take that move speed. These guys seem pretty fast already. And if you've seen my previous videos, the premise of this one isn't to kill, it's to survive and avoid. So we're not going to be taking a lot of DPS items. Now let's get the bow going. Yeah, we definitely level up a lot quicker. Alright, let's keep getting that decoy. Some kind of big news. They did kind of unofficially announce a new character is coming soon. It's in their work in progress, so I think what that means is possibly the next public beta they put up, whenever that is. They seem to do kind of a new public beta once a month, so maybe it's just a guess. I don't know exactly when it's going to go up, but there should be a new character coming really soon. Or soon. I don't want to say really soon, but you know, next. I think next is going to be a new character. I hope. They haven't announced or shown anything for the new character, but if you look at the notes for, if you follow their Discord, they have their roadmap website, which I love. I love that they have a roadmap website. So it's very clear about what they're working on, what's kind of coming soon, what's coming later. So if you're a huge fan of this game and you want to know when all that content's coming out, join their Discord and check that out. Because they update it pretty frequently. So when they release this, they update what they're working on next, and one of them was a new character. So we might be seeing a new character soonish. All right, let's do reanimate. New character is really going to change this game up, because the characters in this game are huge. Most of these Survivor games, you know, the characters are kind of just, they're just kind of, I don't want to call them like palette swaps, but they kind of just have slightly different stats. Maybe they'll have different starting stats and things like that. But the characters in this game, they're actually, they're game changing, you know? It's not just, oh, here's a warrior and the warrior has 100 more HP. We're gonna get all new abilities. We're gonna get all new weapons. We're gonna get new synergies between the classes. So it's gonna be a pretty big deal when that new character comes out. I can't wait to see what it's like. All right, let's do the decoy. It's been a long time since I played this game, so we're gonna kind of have to remember how to get back into the grind of this. Remember what all the items are and the builds and things like that. I think we're gonna eat this hit. I don't think we're gonna be able to kill this guy. See, this is what I want my decoy to do. I want my decoy to keep all these bosses off of me. So that's why I do this build. That's why I came up with this build. It's probably, I don't know if it's not my favorite build in the game. The reload build is probably my favorite, but I do enjoy this one. I think this one is one of my more effective builds that we've done. Okay, we're definitely gonna take the ability cooldown. It's because you see, we haven't really seen the bosses. That means we're doing something kind of right. That's how we want to play this. We don't want to see the bosses on our screen. Oh my gosh, that hit so hard. See, because they're just gonna hopefully just stay on the decoys. Ooh, this might hit us. All right, let's do, man, I want to upgrade her bow. I need to remember the lockdown too. Since that's new, I need to remember to lock down the abilities when I see two of them I want. So like right here, like I can lock down field surgery, and then I'll take multi-shot. And then that means field surgery. Yep, see, field surgery shows up. So I'm gonna lock down multi-shot, and I'm gonna take field surgery, and then that means multi-shot's there. So you can keep doing that. I'm not going to keep doing it because I don't know if I need to, but that's how the lockdown works. It's much better than the old method they had where it was just, I think they just had skip, which they still have. They still have skip in there, but now it's definitely more meaningful. So speaking of new updates too, they have another thing they listed on their soon to be coming out, and that's called ability synergies. And I'm curious to know exactly what that means. I don't know if that's a thing in other games, but I'd be interested to see how that works. Like, does that mean if you have two, like say you have the energy shield and then you have, I don't know, something else, those two abilities are going to synergize somehow? Like they'll make the abilities work a little differently? I'm not quite sure what that means, but I'm excited to find out. Because if the next update has ability synergies and a new character, that's going to be, wow, that's going to be quite the update. It's really going to spice up this game if that's the case. Okay, let's lock down. I mean, we might as well just, no, wait, I don't want, oops. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to back out of it. Okay, here's what I should be doing. This is my mistake. I should be saving, I think I should be saving the lockdowns for the crates. That's what I should be doing. I should be saving my lockdowns for the crates. For when we see two abilities that we really want, I should be saving it for that. Because those are a lot harder to come by. So there we go. Lesson learned. Let's save. Whoops, I should have taken the multi-shot there. Let's save our lockdowns for the crates. Man, these chargers are going to be a problem because there's going to be so many of them. But again, we just need to try to keep them off of us. Oh man, I thought I was going to be able to get out of down here. I thought I was further near the bottom of the map. All right, let's do, oh boy, I don't know which ones to pick between these. We'll do reanimate. I'm mainly just picking, I wouldn't necessarily always pick this much reanimate, but we're picking it because because I'm doing a video. So I call it streamer protection because that's kind of what it is. If I die, it protects me and it lets me keep playing. Okay, we're gonna do lifesteal because this is our frozen vampire build. So in this normal mode too, in order to get the achievement, you just need to survive 10 minutes. So it looks like we're not at 10 minutes yet, so hopefully we don't die here in the next minute. But it looks like this build is probably pretty solid for completing that. I'm sure there's a lot of builds that are, but this is kind of the first one we've just run through. There's so many bosses, I don't want to... The premise too is you just kind of circle around the map. You don't do anything fancy, you don't try to really run up the middle. You just kind of stick here and you just let your decoys do their work. They made targeting the scarabs easier too, supposedly, and that does seem to be the case. They seem to die quicker and easier, which is nice, because they were a real problem before. Okay, let's do the Vampire Survivor again. I'm not gonna worry too much about getting this level up guy in the middle. Oh, I should have taken Stim Pack. I'm rushing through these picks too quick. So we officially survived 10 minutes. So if I didn't already have the achievement, we would have gotten it right now. So if you're looking to get the achievement, this appears to be a decent build for that. Okay, we'll take the Stim Pack again. Okay, we'll do Transplantology. We're gonna take mostly the surviving abilities unless we see the multi-shot and Frozen Arrow. We want Frozen Arrow, so I'm gonna wait for that. Okay, I think we can get this level up. Still, man. Okay, we'll take Stim Pack. Let's ability cooldown. Yep. So I mean, as you can see, our build is working. It's keeping all these bosses off of us. We're barely seeing them. We're really only seeing the new bosses that spawn, you know, but the other bosses kind of just seem to be going decoy to decoy. Man, we got hit hard there. But we have a lot of good survivability and getting us back in there. All right, let's do Transplantology. All right, we'll take movement speed again. All right, what? Oh, we got reach. We got an achievement for reach team level 50 in the current run. They added a bunch of new achievements. They didn't add new items though, so there's no new items in this update. So all the achievements, I think they kind of mentioned they might add items to those later. So it could be worth unlocking the achievements now, and then hopefully when they add new items that they'll turn into those achievements, will just automatically cash those in. I don't know yet. They just said they purposely left them empty for possible future future stuff. But they added, I think, 10 new achievements. So there's all that going for it. I mean, this is a decent update. It's a decent update. I'm not like the hugest fan of these new modes. I still wish they were a little bit, I guess, I don't know what the right word is, like arcade-ish. I wish they were a lot different than the normal game mode, things like that. I wish they really leaned in heavily with the one hit, one kill, and didn't just make it like the normal game, but one hit. And then same with this mode. This mode kind of feels like it could have just been hardcore mode. It didn't necessarily feel like it needed to be its own thing, but it is something new to play. It is something new to grind. I'm really glad they listened to the community, and because a lot of us want it, a lot of us voiced our kind of concerns and things that we would like to have seen different in the Discord, and the devs do a great job at listening to community input. And a lot of us wanted to see, if you want people to keep playing these modes, they need to have an endless timer. Because once you beat it, there's no reason to go back to it. And so we asked them to put in, we asked them like, well, can you just make it endless? And they said, yeah, we can. And they did. And so I was like, okay, sweet. So now we have more modes to grind. I'm really excited. Our next video is going to be, we're going to really focus on the one hit, one kill. And we're going to try to see how long we can survive in that. I did the first map, Isolated City, really easily. The second map, Vile Wasteland, is a lot harder. So I think we're gonna try to grind that out in the next video and see if we can survive that. Try to see if we can figure out what the best builds are and the best classes. Do you just take one class and try to survive the 5 minutes? Do you take multiple classes? Do you try to go for DPS, or do you try to get the energy shield so they can't touch you? Things like that. There's a lot of fun stuff you could do with that one hit mode. Alright, we'll take the power glove again. Look at all these guys. See, they just hang out there. They just hang out on, oh my gosh. They just hang out on our decoys. We got a little too nonchalant there and just kind of hung out so we could watch them for a minute. We're gonna re-roll these. Oh, see, I've been forgetting to do some of this too. I've been forgetting to do the banishing. Like I said, it's been a while since we played this game, so I kind of forgot what we need to do here. Let's banish the banishes, and we'll take the solar panel. I don't know how long we're gonna survive here, so let's just make sure we use all our stuff. They added a new system too called fatigue, and I'm not 100% sure I understand exactly how it works. I'll have to read about it a little bit more, but it's basically a way to prevent you from still being strong, but to also prevent you from being able to survive for 3 hours in a run. So I'm not sure if that means they increase the damage you take, or if it decreases the damage you put out. I'm not exactly sure, but it's a new system they put in place to prevent people from doing those 3-hour runs. And I mean, I'm all for it. They needed to figure something out, so because they're still in the process of balancing the game, you know, they needed to figure something else out, because I don't want to play this game for 3 hours. I don't think many people do. I've had a couple runs where I probably could have. I think my current record is only at like an hour right now, but I actually ended up quitting. So I was like, okay, I think we could do this all day. And then we ended up just quitting the video. So it's definitely, I'm hoping that this fatigue system changes that. Because I want there to be, I don't think anybody wants, I don't know if anybody out there really wants infinite runs. I would like to see if you can survive. I always thought if you can survive an hour, that means you did amazing. If you can survive 45 minutes, hey, that's a really good run. Good for you. If you survive 30s, hey, that's not bad. That's what most people probably get, you know, around the 30 to 40 minute range. But if you can survive an hour, man, you did good. That means you had an optimal build, you had good rolls. And then around an hour, you know, then the game becomes too hard and you die. That's kind of how I always thought games like, that's how I prefer games like this to be. Like, let's make the 1 hour mark usually the cream of the crop, the best runs ever. You can't survive an hour unless you get incredibly good items. I mean, I don't think I have any crit. What's my crit chance? I think well, I have a 28% crit chance, really. We're gonna take movement speed anyways. So you see how we're not seeing the bosses? You notice that? That's that's what this build does. This build makes you so you don't see the bosses. You don't have to worry about killing them. And we don't even have we don't have that low of cooldown. Really, the only time we're seeing the bosses was when a new one spawns up, huh? So we're doing okay. I'd be curious to see how long we could go. All right, the ability cooldown. What's our cooldown at? 42%? That's not bad. We've only seen one nuts and bolt, but we've seen a bunch of the solar panels and the pigeons. We've gotten quite a few of those, so that's good. Oh yeah, I guess we get our crit from Eagle Eye, huh? I think once we get to the 30-minute mark, I think maybe we'll try to start killing some bosses. We'll see. I don't want to survive for an hour here. Maybe we'll try. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how I feel after. Let's get to the 30-minute mark first and see what it's like. Because again, I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna be able to do this forever. Because it's not that we're unkillable. You know, we're very much killable. It's not that we have an unkillable build. It's just that we came up with a build where the bosses just don't get to us or touch us. So the real thing that, kind of the main threat of this game is the bad guys. The scarabs, the exploders, things like that. But even then, I don't know if the spawn rates for them are going up. It doesn't seem like it. It doesn't seem like we're getting a lot of them. Because since this is boss rush mode, it seems like mainly it's just spawning more bosses. We're not really getting a higher volume of normal zombies. So, I mean, we might, I don't know, we might be able to kind of survive an incredibly long time with just this build. See, or I make a mistake and I stay here too long, and then I get hit by a charger. That's a way we could die. There's still plenty of ways to die. Or I could look at my phone like I'm doing right now to make sure my wife isn't texting or calling me. I'm really enjoying the scarabs right now. If you've watched one of my, I can't tell you what video it's in, but there's a video where you hit the scarabs with your, say your energy shield, and then it takes them like 2 seconds to explode. And that always kind of really bugged me because I always felt like, shouldn't they die kind of right on impact? But then they had that, ooh, I walked into that one. They kind of had that little bit of hesitation between exploding, or they would walk a second longer after getting hit. I don't know exactly what it was, but that was kind of frustrating because you would think the scarabs would be one hit, one kill. They explode right away. Once they explode, they don't do damage to you if you're far enough away. And it seems that they adjusted that. See, they explode right away. As soon as they touch my energy shield, they're dead. And now I don't need to worry about avoiding them still. As soon as they walk into it, they explode, they die. See, just right there. It's perfect. That's how they should be. Okay, let's do the power glove. See, we might be able to do this all day. We might be able to. Because again, this build, it doesn't matter. There could be 100 bosses on this screen. They're not going to touch us. They're not going to see us. As long as I keep circling around the map, dropping my decoys, they're going to stick to those and we'll never see them. And then I guess what we mainly just need to do is avoid getting caught by the ones that spawn before they get kind of stuck in our pathing. All right, let's re-roll these. No, we can. I think we can take this. We can take the -2 because I've taken a decent amount of life regen items, so we can take our max health. That's fine. Okay, let's start getting. See if we can get the frozen flask now. Oh, we're going with a new thumb style too. I'm sure you've noticed. Let me know what you think of it. I go back and forth on my thumbs all the time. I want them to, I'm sticking with the same colors. But I used to do orange. Orange used to be my thumb color. Because who does orange? There's hardly anybody that does orange. But I like the blue and red a little bit better. So I kind of, when I switched over to YouTube, that's what I did. I eventually just kind of rebrand it a little bit, I guess. And so we're kind of not doing a full rebrand, but I am updating my thumbs a little bit. I want them to look a little more flashier. So we're changing up the text. I'm going to change up kind of the images that get put on there, things like that. I need text that scales better. See, like, here's where I die. I take a risk by getting this level up that I don't need, and then I get hit by someone. Well, let me know what you think. I'm always really anxious about changing that kind of stuff. But a lot of people, and for good reason, a lot of people kind of copy, and I don't know if he's the originator of it. I doubt he is. but like retromation, a lot of people kind of do that style, and I get it. I think it looks really good. My style is a little bit like that too, but you see a lot of people doing that exact same style. So you still need to do something that kind of stands out, but then maybe people are trying to trick you into thinking that you're a retromation video. I don't know. I don't know what the right answer for thumbs is. All right, let's take, man. Let's take ability damage, why not? But I found a new font that I like, and so I'm just running with that. But it's gonna be a little different. Not too much different, but a little bit different. But let me know what you think. Let me know if you think it looks cleaner. I should be able to fit more text on the screen if I need to. My titles won't take up the whole bottom section of the thumb if it's more than 3 words. I think that was the thing I hated the most. It was really hard to do. If I needed to do a title and then a subtitle, it made it hard with that font. So I get why retromation style is so popular, because he can fit a lot of words on his thumb, and it doesn't clutter the whole screen, whereas my style kind of does. So that's why I wanted to change it. Yeah, man, I don't know what they need to do with this mode. I kind of had a feeling this build would work well on it, and it's proving it does. Let's do, man, I don't even care about any of these. I guess we'll do electrocution, because the only thing I need to worry, the only thing I need to worry about is these zombies, and there's not enough of them. There's not enough of them on my screen that I'm in really any much imminent danger. Right? See, I'll mess it up by going for these crates. That's what's gonna mess us up. Especially that one right there in the middle. Alright, let's do fire rate, sure. Let's mess it up. Let's mess it up. Wow, look at them all. See, look how many there are. Okay, don't kill me here. Don't kill me here. I really want to get this crate. Let's do fire rate again. All right, let's go back to our pathing now. I do want to see how many there are. That looked like there was a lot. Let's see if we can kind of get some of them. But this is how we die. This is also how we die. If you want to survive forever, don't do this. But I do want to see how many there are and see if we can kill some. Just for funsies. And we're actually doing pretty decent damage against these guys. Whoa! Oh my gosh, that kind of scared me. Man, maybe, are they not fast enough? Is that what the problem is? Is their speed not scaling up enough? Yeah, I don't think, maybe their speed's not scaling up fast enough. It should be really high. Oh, see, there's the fatigue. Fatigue is at 36%. I don't know what that means. I can't tell you exactly what that means, but it's supposed to make the game harder for us. All right, let's do the nuts and bolts. Why don't we see his health bar? All right, let's get freezing flask. Okay, we're not doing a ton of damage. I thought I was doing more than I thought we were, but we're not. Oh, see, we're gonna die if we stay off path. That's how we die. See, now we're almost max leveled out, because you can see, so one of the new changes that I'm sure you noticed that I don't think I brought up, if you have a full party now, it gives you 4 options for picking your skills, which is, again, that's a really nice update. So I don't even need XP modifier because we're gonna be maxed out. So they definitely upped how much XP you earn in this mode. You earn a lot, because we're gonna be maxed out here at almost 30 minutes, whereas before it probably took you about almost an hour. All right, let's start doing damage, right? Let's start doing damage. Who cares? I feel like we're at the point now to where I could survive a really, really long time with this. So let's start taking damage and see if we can maybe start killing some of these bosses. Weapon damage, perfect. All right, electrocution. All right, yeah, see, we're only down to two upgrades left. EMP grenade and our most hated ability ever, which I never level up, arrow rain. If there is one ability in the game that needs an upgrade, I would love to see that one get upgraded or buffed. I think the biggest adjustment I would love to see to that is just make it poison. You know, after it does arrow rain, it leaves a little poison puddle behind, and anybody that walks over it takes damage. Like, they already have that in the game with the spider web. It doesn't do damage, but it does a slow, so they already have that kind of mechanic in the game, so they could probably do something like that. This is why this is my build. This is why. This is why we run this build. This is why I love it so much. If you want to survive a long time in these runs, this is a great one. Man, how much we have so much lifesteal. I feel like we've seen so many of these items. But we'll take the fire rate. I'm just gonna go for mainly damage upgrades now. Anything that's gonna increase our weapon damage or our ability damage, I'll just take those. Because if we die now, I'm okay. I'm okay with dying right now. Not gonna die on purpose, but if I die, I'm okay with it. Alright, let's do EMP grenade. I'm not a huge fan of the EMP grenade either. All right, let's do, oh boy. Let's do crit damage and fire rate, sure. I think what helps with this build a lot is how I was talking about the scarabs and how they can't really blow you up anymore. Having the infinite energy shield makes these scarabs, you know, a non-factor. They can't even get inside and touch us anymore because look, we're just blowing them up right away. So that definitely is helping because the scarabs were probably the biggest threat in this game, you know? They would hit you for 1500 damage and you'd be like, oh, well, I'm dead now. And now with, if you have the infinite energy shield, they can't even touch you. Because you kill them before they break your barrier. See, like they're just exploding right away. Explode. They can't even get in. Let's do fire rate again. Man, this is, if we were committing to this full-on frozen vampire build, we would have insane lifesteal right now. I don't even know why I'm trying to get this. Who cares? All right, let's do reload time. Honestly, I don't even need the lifesteal stuff. I think instead of, for this, especially for this mode in particular, because we're hardly getting hit. The zombies just aren't strong enough. The normal zombies aren't strong enough. So I think we probably could have went more damage instead of getting lifesteal items. Because I don't know, it just doesn't seem like they're scaling up to be strong enough. I don't know what that is. Because they should have 851% more health, but it seems like they're dying kind of quick still. Well, maybe not. I don't know. Alright, let's do critical damage. It just seems that we haven't been hit in like 10 minutes, right? I don't even think I've been hit in 10 minutes. It's been a long time since I've been hit. And I know this build is good. I know this build is good, but it's not that good. This build is not that good. It's supposed to keep the bosses away from us. Which is doing an amazing job at, but there's not a, oh, did we just get a revive? Wow, we died there. I didn't even see what hit us. Right as I was talking about how strong we are, and I wasn't getting hit. I didn't see what that was. I wasn't paying enough attention. It was probably a scarab. All right, well, like I said, if we die, I'm okay with that. Well, look at that. Whoa, another revive. What was hitting us? Are the scarabs hitting me and I'm not seeing it? Well, look how low our cooldown is for our reanimate. It's already back up. Well, it's up right now. I don't know what was getting through. Were the scarabs getting through? Do arrow rain. All All right, well, we officially reached max level on everything. Yeah, I think the speed of the enemies now is getting... Was it the exploders? I'll have to go back and look, because I honestly don't know what killed me those 2 times. Maybe we walked into the explosions, like they spawned right below us, and then we walked into them. Because I don't know what could kill me that quick either. I feel like it would have to be... It would have to be the scarabs. It definitely feels... This definitely feels a lot harder now. It definitely seems that there's more enemies coming at us and a lot faster. Or maybe I'm just too fast. Maybe I'm too fast. You know, I have a lot of movement speeds. Maybe I'm too fast and I'm running into things before we can actually kill them. And then I'm dying to that. That could totally be it too. I could definitely be too fast. Oh man, I don't need the money. I don't need anything. All right, I'll tell you what, guys. We're gonna go until my wife and kids get home. Whenever they get home, that's when we're gonna die and call it. Yeah, I bet you it was the exploders. I bet you I walked into one of the exploders. And everything's just moving so fast. They're moving so fast, I'm moving so fast, and just didn't even notice it. Look how fast we are when we get that stim pack. All right, let's do weapon damage. Should we check to see how many bosses there are? Let's check and see. We have our reanimate back up, so if we get caught, we can try to escape. And oh my gosh, look how many there are. See, this is why I chose the laser. I was thinking maybe the laser would be good for this. But ultimately, we didn't really need it, you know, because we're not... Oh, my wife and kids are home right now. All right, we'll go to 45 minutes. Maybe longer. Maybe we'll play a little bit reckless now. Let's play a little bit reckless. We kill like all those bosses? I think we killed a ton of them right there. That's what all that XP drop was. Okay, if you want to survive longer, don't do this, because I'm playing reckless now. I'm just gonna try to see what we can do about killing some of these bosses. We did have a revive right there. So again, do not do this at home. If you want to survive an hour, don't follow this. Our revive is officially back up too. Oh, there's our revive again. I think let's come get our crates. Let's come get our crates. Oh, he hit us for 2,200 damage. Oh, man. Okay, that was fun. That was fun. We survived 42 minutes. That's a pretty good run. We 100% could have probably went longer. We got caught a couple times and our revive came in clutch. I feel we definitely could have went probably an hour if we didn't get reckless there at the end. I think we could have easily went an hour. We just needed to not get caught twice in a row. And I think we could have done that. I think if as soon as our revive went off, I just started playing a little bit more cautiously. We probably could have kept the respawns coming if we needed to. But that was fun. It's definitely, this build might be a little bit broken for it. You can definitely see the damage buffs coming in because that guy one-shotted us. He hit us for 2,200 damage. We could have I guess we could have gotten a little bit more health, but that's fine as it is. Let's see how our damage was. Our laser actually didn't do as much as I thought it would. Frozen arrow did about pretty good. Exploding arrow does a lot more damage, but this is our frozen vampire build. We don't care about killing, we care about surviving. So we did 2,900, and then, yep, no damage here whatsoever. 140 with our freezing flask. That's really low. But there we go. I hope you enjoyed this. This has been the endless boss rush mode. New mode added in the new update. We'll try the one-hit stuff next time. That's gonna be a lot different. It's gonna be, because we're not gonna be able, I can't survive 42 minutes in that. You can't. So we'll see. We'll try a couple runs. We'll see how long we can survive. We'll see if we can get the 5 minutes on Vile Wasteland. I don't know if we'll be able to because it's actually pretty tough. But that's what's coming up next, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day, everybody.